Get ready to match the stars from MASH. Gary Burghoff, Brett Sommers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Hope Lange, I hope, Richard Dawson, and Richard Dawson sitting in for Patii Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rayburn.
Daddy!
I'll put you up first option. Get out of it.
Daddy!
Is that your daddy?
This is my daddy.
This is your daddy?
Right,
This
but
is
he doesn't He doesn't like
Not
me.
your mom.
No, I
Now listen,
sold
if you were
you.
tuned in yesterday.
Friday.
Yes.
Complicated to explain.
No, yesterday I
Friday.
made an appearance walking down the stairs with two beautiful children in my arms. One was Max Ross, Patii and Don's son, and Gina Burghoff, Gary and Janet's beautiful daughter. And so we thought...
Today you got this.
Today I got the parents.
Wasn't that cute, folks?
And a hernia.
And I think I'm going to need an operation.
See, that's
Diana
why I
Lebowski and
didn't
Wendy
play.
Thornton. Hello, ladies. Diana's the current champ. She's won 3 games. Has $1,050. And that's, she's doing it the hard way, slowly. And now she's going to be challenged by Wendy. And we're in the middle of round 1. Wendy's had her first round question, didn't do too well with it. And we'll see how you do with yours right after we see about this. Ready? Here we go. Now, this is the middle of round 1. And Diana, this is your first question in this game. And it says here, Harry said, you all know the song, I Could Have Danced All Night? I could have danced all night.
We know it.
Well, my blind date last night was so bad I sang, I could have blanked all night. I could have blanked all night.
It was so what?
So
My
bad.
blind date last night was so bad I sang, I could have blanked all night.
Da, 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 da,
That's
da, 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 dee.
Very good.
Cute.
Right. All right.
Yes, now you've gone completely to pieces.
Now, just hold that shot.
That's what I thought.
That's
Right.
what you thought.
Right.
All right. Diana, you ready? As soon as Charles is finished, there he goes. Harry said, you all know the song, I could have danced all night. Well, my blind date last night was so bad, I sang, I could have blanked all night.
Stayed home. I know, I didn't have an answer.
You thought about it that long and you said stayed home. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. What do you say?
Well, no, not on my date it didn't. I said slept.
Slept. I could have danced all night, could have slept all night. Because she was bad, dull, not too lively and all that. What do you say, my dear?
You know I'm a very emotional person, and I've
Yes.
been on those dates.
Yes.
And I could have cried all night.
Okay.
Not with you, hon.
No, of course not.
I made my intern honor the Children's Festival and the recent Children's Entrance mime. I could have died all night.
Oh, I see. You don't approve of children
No,
as...
I think children are wonderful.
Yes.
It's just that last entrance bothered me a little
I
bit.
see. Well, I was the only one who's hurt by it. Physically. Hello.
You were limping.
Hi, Gene.
Last night, as I could have blanked all night. My blind date was so bad. I could have
Sled. No,
sled.
spelling's a little off.
Slept all night. Yeah, neither one of us can spell that. Okay, Richard.
Could have schlepped all night.
Could have slept all night. Yeah, that seems to be the answer, Diana.
have
Show us
slept.
yours, Patii.
Seems to be.
Yeah, I'll bet you've got it.
I could have tossed my cookies, cha-cha-cha.
Well, yes, you
Little
do a
try for
different
more?
Latin tempo,
Yeah.
the cha-cha-cha. Oh, hello there. Shall we dance? No. Here we go. Round 2. Wendy, A or B?
I'll try B this time, please.
B. Rum, bum,
Lonely
bum,
in the middle
bum,
is...
da-da-da-dum-dum. Billy Barty said, I've had enough of that lousy song about short people. I've just had about all I'm going to stand to that song about short people.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to Randy Newman's house and punch him in the blank. That's what Billy Barty said. You know who Billy Barty is, Wendy?
No.
You don't know who Billy Barty is?
No?
He's an actor that tall.
Okay.
He's famous. Okay.
Coming.
Mother.
Okay, Wendy. Billy Barty said I had enough of that song about short people. I'm going to Randy Newman's house and punch him in the blank.
Knees?
Knees. Look at that. Doesn't that make you feel good? Hello there.
Did Randy Newman write that song?
Randy Newman wrote that
That's
song.
what I thought. Charles asked. I knew, but I was just passing his question on to you. Oh, hurry up. Right. Okay. I said knee.
William.
Knee. Yes, ma'am. That's one for her.
Who is Randy Newman?
Just show us your answer. We'll go into that
He's the
later.
man who wrote Short People.
Oh, that's true. Yes, of course.
Yes, Knees.
Knees. That's two for Wendy. Show us your knees, Charles.
Knee.
Knee. One knee. All right, Hope. Show us your knees.
Oh. It's not the right one.
Show us your mouth.
It's right.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
okay.
that's a vote.
To
That's
clear
punch
up
him right in the
a
mouth.
misunderstanding, Randy Newman wrote that song for Paul William.
Oh, you did. That's exactly right. Because he and Billy Barty are about the same size there. Yes, ma'am.
knee area.
Knee area. Oh, look at her. 5 all together. Good for you. Now we're going to do a little business with America. Watch this message. Hello. Here we are. Now, this is the end of the game, Diana. Here's the way it is. You have to match 5 to tie, but you could win it if you match all 6 celebrities. This is it. At the hospital, Fred said, I think that nurse used to be a plumber. She just tried to take my temperature with a blank. All right.
Held it great before.
Yep.
The wine, I guess.
That's it. Very good. Okay, we're just about set. Now here we come to Diana Lebowski. They're already over there. At the hospital, Fred said, I think that nurse used to be a plumber. She just tried to take my temperature with a blank.
Wrench?
With a wrench. With a wrench. Yes, I would think that would be the response. Gary?
Well, I went in a different direction. I said Roto-Rooter.
A roto-rooter. Well, now you must match everybody else to stay in the game and achieve a tie. What have you got, Brett?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said plunger.
A plunger would be the thing there. What the rest of you had? Everybody had that. Plunger. Diana's leaving here with $1,050. Thank you, Diana. Diana Lebowski. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. Okay, Wendy. Here it is, all for you. This is strictly for your benefit, my dear. And this is the way it goes. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Eat your blank. Now, the answer they gave most often will get you $500 if you match it. If you match their second most popular answer, you get $250. And then for matching the third, you get $100. 3 of our 6 celebrities will help.
Richard?
Eat your heart out.
There's one.
Charles?
Eat your spinach.
Eat your spinach.
And Brett?
Just one moment. Now, let me see. I can't
Something
read
will
that.
come to her.
Here, let me help you.
An answer will come to
Try
you.
this.
See what a help he is when
Try
I
this
need him?
here.
Eat your dinner.
Cute.
Eat your dinner.
Cute.
Oh, eat your dinner, eat your spinach, eat your heart out. Those are the 3. Now, at this point, you have the option. Choose one of those or think up one of your own.
I'll go with Richard. Eat your heart out.
Okay. Eat your heart out is what he said. Excuse me. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 number. Eat your supper or dinner. That would have been a match, I suppose.
Thank you.
Okay, eat your heart out is what we want. May we see the next one, please? Eat your spinach. You got 2 out of the 3 the celebrities gave you. That's a good omen, my dear.
I hope
It looks
so.
very good for you. All right, let's go to the big one and slide it. Ah, good girl. Very good. Now you got $600. There you go. Now remember, you're going to play for 10 times the amount you won, or $5,000. And we'll give you the money if you'll match one of our celebrities exactly.
Richard.
Okay, Richard, here we go. Good luck to you, Wendy. This is it, worth $5,000. And on this card it says, Wayne Blank. That's W-A-Y-N-E blank. Wayne Blank. Okay, now it's up to you to give us the answer that he's written on the card. If you do that, we give you $5,000. Wayne
Newton.
Wayne Newton. Oh, Wayne Newton. Richard, she says we'll match you for the $5,000.
Not matching. I thought of the Canadian comedy team that were on Ed Sullivan all the time.
Wayne and Schuster?
No, Wayne and Newton.
Wayne and Newton. Congratulations. You now have $5,600. Very good for Wendy Thornton. Now we're going to do a little business with America. Thank you, Johnny Olson. Let's all welcome Ed Braham. Hello, Ed. That's old Ed. Where are you from, Ed?
I'm from Newport Beach.
Yeah. Now, you're wearing a watch fob.
Yes, sir.
Very few men wear watch fobs. Do you have an actual watch attached to it?
I do have an
May
actual
I see
watch.
it, please?
Of course
Oh,
you may.
what a beautiful watch that is. Is that an antique?
No, sir. That was given to me by 70 members of the Costa Mesa High School Concert Choir.
What is your connection with the Costa Mesa High School?
I am their director.
Yes. And on the other end of your fob is...
Wise old Al.
Is that what you are?
Sometimes.
You're the director of the Costa Mesa High School Choir.
Yes, sir.
And what kind of music do you do?
We do all kinds. Classical, pops,
Yeah.
spirituals.
Yeah. Singing is good for the spirit,
Singing
isn't
is-
it?
That's the reason I like Brett. She sings all the time.
That's right, yes. Even when we don't want her to, she's singing there.
I want her to keep going, though,
Yeah.
because she's improving every day.
But singing is terrific. I belonged once, Helen and I were members of the Larchmont Community Chorus. And we sang there. Bobby Nicholson was a director, and we had a marvelous time
Community
singing.
choruses are great.
Yep. Well, Ed,
really
congratulations to you for the work you do with those kids there in Costa Mesa. And let's begin by asking you to choose A or B.
Being an A personality, I'll take A. Thank you.
Naturally, you're an A person. You listen very carefully now, because Jacques Cousteau, the famous scuba diver, he said, tonight is the Grand Costume Ball, and I know just what to wear. I will pump my wetsuit full of air and go as a blank. Jacques Cousteau said that. Jacques Cousteau said, I will go to the costume ball tonight. I will pump my wetsuit full of air and go as a blank.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but I met Jacques Cousteau's son, and he don't talk exactly
I'm
like
not talking
that.
about the son, I'm talking about the father,
Name isn't
Pierre.
Cousteau either.
Cousteau, right. Cousteau, we say. Get your hands off my question.
Smashed him.
I hope so. Oh, that is splendid.
You.
Here we go. Ed Brahms, you ready? Jacques Cousteau, the famous scuba diver, said, tonight is the Grand Costume Ball, and I know just what to wear. I will pump my wetsuit full of air and go as a...
Buoy.
As a what?
A buoy.
As a buoy. Ha-ha. You have been in the ocean yourself.
Yes, sir.
But I think you are a little waterlogged.
So.
But you will get better as soon as we turn you upside down. Hello there.
I said seal.
Seal. Anything from the ocean we good? Bowie was not bad, but not so good either. What do you say?
I thought he'd wear just a little sweet old tie and a little shirt front, and he'd go as Penguin.
Oh, very wrong. That's the first wrong answer we have. What does it say in the newspaper?
Dans le journal, it says here about the celebrated mezzo-soprano Brett Sommers will be soloist in Resurrection Symphony by Mahler with the Costa Mesa Choir.
Ah, how lovely.
You know how it says tickets are going very fast?
How many tickets have they sold?
It says tickets are not going at all.
They have plenty of tickets. A blimp! A blimp is not in the ocean, Charles. You must pay attention. Oh, what do you say?
Oh, dolphin.
A dauphin. Oh, that is very
I
interesting.
thought
But
it would be a whale.
a whale, that would be wonderful. Give him a buoy.
I do not have a buoy.
Give him a girl.
Meg, we have no buoy, give him a girl. That's right.
But
That's what
I have a wele.
A Reilly, well, of course. I'm sorry you did not score there. But now we will see if Wendy will score. If she doesn't score, maybe the teacher said, here in Nerdocrumbesia, even the schools are sleazy. You haven't heard of Nerdocrumbesia? It's our mythical, dumb little
Near
country.
Croatia, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Instead of giving me an apple, the students leave blanks on my desk.
Explain something.
Here in Nerdocrumbesia, even the schools are sleazy. Instead of giving me an apple, the teacher is speaking. The students leave blanks on my desk.
This is a tacky town,
A tacky country, and a teacher is speaking. You know the way kids leave an apple on the teacher's desk?
Yeah.
Well, in Nerdocrumbesia, at the schools, they
Gotcha.
don't leave an apple on the desk. The kids leave blanks on my desk.
Okay, hon.
Oh, it's so difficult
That's
to
really
explain these
inspired.
things. I think this first round is going to end in a scoreless tie. That is my prediction, because that seems to me to be just as difficult as his.
Don't be so sure, monsieur.
Oh, Here we go. Charles, you ready? The teacher said here in Nerdocrumbesia, even the schools are sleazy. Instead of giving me an apple, the students leave blanks on my desk.
Worms?
Worms from the apple. Well, now there's a little connection there. Instead of an apple, the worms, just for the worms out of the
I
apple.
like the answer. You don't have to argue.
I think it's
with
quite good. What do you say?
I think it's good too. I said core.
The core. Okay, they eat the apple, leave the apple core. That's good too. I agree with that. What do you say, Brett?
That little girl's too smart for the room. I said orange peels.
Orange peel. Little bit of garbage. Charles?
I said decors.
The cores. We have two of those and one orange peels. What do you make it, Hope?
I think Wendy was right. Worms.
Worm! Bravo, bravo. Okay, Richard.
The Dick Martin record is safe once more.
That's right.
I said corp.
The core from
Oh,
the apple.
corp.
The
Yes,
core
I have
from
trouble
the
with your
apple.
language, you
They
know
do
that.
not talk so plain. He's been underwater as long as the music
Merci.
teacher. Yes,
Are you
Patii.
talking to me?
No.
You are going to speak now.
Of course.
Of course you're going to speak. When I say you speak, of course you speak. So there we are at the end of round one. 1-0 in favor of the champ. And now we got this coming up for you. And you hurry right back here because something might happen. Now, we're in an awkward position here. We really don't have time for another question, but we have a lot of time to kill. So would you like to do a little song for us before we go here?
Come home, Bill Bailey.
Cut.
Thank you. Oh, pardon.
Thank you. Listen, when you do your things at the Costa Mesa High School, do you do things like from Kismet, from Broadway shows?
We do some Broadway shows. Yeah, we will do a Pops concert on the 5th, 6th, and 7th of June.
And how many parts sing?
It's four-part.
It's four-part stuff. And
we
you
just
do-
got through taking a tour into the Northern California, Central California coast for 8 days.
And do you do operatic stuff too?
Not much opera, no.
No.
Not with high school kids. It's a little
I
tough
see.
with high school kids.
You do rock?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yes.
Well, I'd like to hear that sometime.
I can bring the kids next week, and we'll do it right
Okay.
here.
Will they fit on this stage?
Sure, absolutely.
Here? No, I think it'd be better if I came to you, Ed. But thank you. We'll look forward to seeing you next time, Wendy, and we'll continue this game where we left off. Now, listen,
Where
the
was
one
that?
thing I didn't say at any time this week was that Gary Burghoff, of course, is seen on CBS in MASH. Now, tell us the night and the time.
I have no idea anymore. They keep changing this around. It's Monday night at 9 o'clock.
Monday night at 9 o'clock, is that right? All right. Thank
Please
you all. You were
watch.
splendid. Now, I'm sorry to say that some of you won't be back. But these are the ones who will be here next time.
Richard Paul, Brett Sommers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Barbara Rose, Richard Dawson, and Patii Lange.
Thank you all. You were wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gene Rabinger, join us next time. Match game 78. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson.